The Third Dragon in Tallinn. After walking around the pre-holiday, pre-Christmas, and pre-New Year Town Hall Square, with a bunch of restaurants along the perimeter and stalls around the Christmas tree, we ate in a medieval tavern called the Third Dragon for the first time, a famous place in Tallinn, which is included in the list of must-see places for tourists. How many names are there for the famous Tallinn cafe Third Dragon, which is located in the very heart of the capital of Estonia, and even more so, in the town hall itself? They call it a restaurant and an interesting eatery, and a tavern, which testifies to the varied impressions of visitors, although the overall assessment of all visitors is invariably good. This place differs from all other establishments in its atmosphere. Here, visitors will not receive cutlery instead of chandeliers and lamps. Candles, in the rule, the customer is always right does not work. The tavern owner is always right here. Beware of the innkeeper, sharp-tongued but kind-hearted. The place is wonderful, and the hostess is just a treasure. Lots of positive emotions, a place that you should definitely visit in Tallinn. Food, drinks are at a very good level. The prices are very pleasant. Numerous visitors like the barrel with delicious cucumbers, most of all. Take them yourself. Try to catch them in the brine with a long stick with 2 nails on the end, and most importantly, without restrictions. Take as much as you want. In the second room, it's very dark, so it's good that food without knives, spoons, forks, you never know. And you can drink from a pot even in pitch darkness. One of the girls climbed into the cellar for food and warned us to be careful not to fall down. There are often quite a few people in the tavern, and then 2 small rooms are not enough for visitors. In such situations, tables in the open air, which by the way are not popular, undoubtedly come to the rescue. Firstly, the very color of the era disappears, and secondly, the impudent pigeons that simply tear the pies out of your hands are very annoying. I observed the experience of 2 elderly tourists eating. The medieval tavern is located on the Town Hall Square, in the Town Hall building under the tower. You can recognize it by its unusual sign, which is made in the form of a dragon's head. The history of the name Third Dragon is very simple. If you look closely at the building of the Tallinn Town Hall itself, under its roof you can see 2 dragon heads, which are actually spillways. Electricity is not used inside at all. The entire tavern is lit exclusively by candles. The interior design completely and accurately replicates a medieval kitchen and tavern for travelers. Clay dishes, huge metal vats, an old stove, wicker baskets. There is not a single object that would remind you that the 19th century is going on behind the doors of this tavern. Everyone who has already eaten in this tavern will agree with me. And those who are just planning to go to Tallinn will be pleased with the following. You will be pleased with the medieval flavor and, albeit timid, but an attempt to immerse yourself in the life of distant times. Many hundreds of years ago, because the town hall itself is 600 years old. Ethnographic costumes of the girls who take orders at the cash register, lute music, complete darkness, only lamps in clay bowls. Well, and of course, the corresponding menu. A very tasty broth from clay pots, which you will have to drink unless, of course, you, as a true medieval person, have brought your own. Personal spoons, medieval men carried behind the brim of their hats. But where women carried them, I don't know. I testify, elk broth with herbs is amazing. You will also have to eat sausages without a knife and fork. But most of all, I like the puff pastries with wild boar, still warm and airy. All the workers are dressed in medieval clothes and are excellent actors. Here you will definitely not get the usual service in restaurants. This place has only one deviation from the Middle Ages, the presence of a terminal for cashless payments. But it is carefully hidden. The owner of the tavern will get it only at the request of the guest. If you ask where such technology came from in the Middle Ages, the owner will certainly answer that this is a witch's craft. In the tavern Third Dragon, dishes cost from 2.5 to 4 European money. And if someone wants to fish out a snack from a barrel of cucumbers, As a reward for this trouble, he will receive this snack for
Но
free.
раньше не разрешали.
Although a visitor with a
Первый раз
fat wallet
разрешили.
is a king, the tavern keeper is always
У
right.
вас хорошее
In
настроение.
addition, do not forget that the establishment is intended primarily for people looking for extreme sports, appreciating humor and wanting to experience not the usual restaurant abundance, but something completely different. In addition, the Third Dragon is just a tavern intended for ordinary city people, where they do not stand on ceremony and where you can feel easy and comfortable. We walk slowly along the crooked streets and to the station market with an excellent fish store, but I have already told you about them. As usual, we were pleasantly tired of the noisy and crowded capital, so at 2:30 p.m. we took a bus to our native and quiet Haapsalu.
Andiamo dopo.
Айда.
И что значит возьмут эти здесь?
Tere.
Sana büksen ne?
Айда.
Se avete prove?
Это руки заняты.
Освободятся пускай.
Что вы, милая, мне?
Покажите, пожалуйста, я его не
Вот
вижу.
этот кусочек.
Да.
Хорошо, поднимаю. Так, вот такой. Хорошо, дать попробовать вам?
Да. Оля нет.
Дай мне. Пожалуйста. Дай мне, да?
Сейчас, Славик,
Паштет из говяжьей печени. Очень вкусный. Если любите печеночку, то вам понравится. Печенку, да?
Нет,
Нет. Пожалуйста, 6,50.
после телячьей хочется. Сами делаем.
Tipo de mega pulque, niin on mega tosi. Voit kuin suur kuulija on.
Hello. Да, какая свит.
Это?
Sorry, tosta? Цельная папа.
Пипарон. Пипар.
Ada susah tapi bilang sendiri kocak. Ini ada kelenteng.
Шестнадцатое, 15.